All right, boys and girls, I'm going to read you another book. This one is called Mateo Finds His Wow by Gabi Garcia. Listen really closely because I think he has a good message and you might be feeling a little bit like Mateo. Why does it have to rain on a Saturday? Asked Mateo. It's not fair. There's nothing to do, he grumbled to Papa. Mateo had already used up his screen time for the day. Can I have 30 more minutes, please? You know the rules, Papa answered. Why don't you help me in the kitchen? Boring, replied Mateo. What's Lucas up to? Maybe you could play with him, Papa suggested. I guess, Mateo said with a sigh. Mateo opened the bedroom door and found Lucas building a fort for his toys. Ugh! Lucas is messing up all my stuff, Mateo yelled as he yanked his dinosaur and baseball glove from Lucas's pile and returned them to his side of the room. Why do I even have to share a room? He asked himself. None of my friends have to. Mateo stomped out into the hall and saw Mama tuning her guitar. Mama, he whined, can I? Don't even ask, Mama said. You find something to do. Mateo grabbed a notebook from his backpack and plopped into a chair. No, I won't, he shot back as he clenched a pencil and scrawled out a list of all the things he couldn't do. And he wrote, go swimming, travel, ride my bike, go to the park, climb trees, play baseball. And you might have a list now of things you can't do, but let's listen to see what Mateo did. Mateo sat and sulked. He huffed and he puffed loudly. His brain felt stuck. He's thinking about all the things he can't do. Mateo looked up from his list. The window in front of him had completely fogged up. He reached over to wipe it clean, but stopped himself when he felt the cold glass. Curious, he swirled his finger across the window, leaving behind a dewy trail. Mateo experimented with his new drawing surface. He didn't feel so stuck anymore. Mateo leaned back to admire his work and caught a glimpse of something moving outside. A hummingbird hovered around their feeder. The rain didn't seem to bother it at all. The tiny acrobat flittered and fluttered. It flew forward and backwards and even side to side, flapping its wings so quickly they blurred. It darted up and down a few more times before pulling away from the feeder. And just like that, the aerial performance was over. Mateo felt tingles of delight all over. Wow, little bird, that was amazing. Thanks for the show. Mateo took a deep breath. The smell of chilies and garlic filled the air. He turned to see a plate of quesadillas, his favorite. Wow, Papa, thanks for the stack of deliciousness. Mama's guitar played softly as she sang. Mateo recognized the lullaby she used to sing to him. He thought of bedtime stories and goodnight kisses. Wow, Mama, your voice feels like warm sunshine on my body. Thanks for the tune. Mateo peeked into their room and saw that his toys had been carefully lined up on his bed. He watched Lucas wrap Chacho, his favorite truck, in a blanket and tuck it in next to his stuffed animals, all while wearing underwear on his head. Mateo laughed. His heart smiled. Wow, Lucas, I'm sorry I grouched at you earlier. Thanks for taking such good care of my toys. Mateo wondered what other bits of wow were around. He could go looking for them on purpose. Mateo picked up his notebook and turned the page. He had something else to write. Thank you, Rain. Wow, there is wonder all around. Pay attention on purpose. What catches your eye? Zoom in, be curious, be amazed. Thanks. What's your favorite thing to do indoors? Why? What music have you enjoyed lately? What's one good thing about the weather today? What family members or friends or pets are you thankful for and why? What is something kind or helpful someone has done for you? What's the most beautiful thing you've seen recently? What makes your heart smile? That was a really good story, boys and girls. And just like Mateo, you have to go looking for the wows on purpose. If you think about all the things you can't do or you don't have, or you could choose to think about all the things you do have and the things that you can do, okay? And you'll find the wow just like Mateo.